And welcome to day 2 of Quadball Australia's State Shield. We're currently setting the lines for the Queensland Thunderbirds versus the New South Wales Bluebottles in the preliminary final. I am Nicola Gertler of the Victorian Leadbeaters. With me we have Wallace Turner of the Queensland Firehawks. Morning.
Morning everyone, how are we going?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Yesterday was a rough day for the Leadbeaters, but we had a nice recovery and team dinner last night, so we're feeling good today moving into the consolation bracket. How are the Firehawks feeling?
Oh, we're definitely a bit bruised and battered going through our challenges yesterday. It was definitely a test of endurance for us, but from the looks of it, we're pulling up pretty well, and we're definitely excited to get back into it and showcase our stuff.
That's excellent to hear. So for people following along at home, the game we're about to watch is the Queensland Thunderbirds versus the New South Wales Bluebottles. This is a preliminary final. The winner of this final will move on to play the New South Wales Blue Tongues in a best-of-3 series for the championship of State Shield 2023 for the championship title, and the loser will go into the consolation bracket against the Leadbeaters and the Firehawks.
It's definitely going to be an exciting match, this one. Both teams have showcased really what they're made of, and I can't wait to see what they put on this pitch today.
It was a very close match yesterday. This match of Queensland versus New South Wales B, with the Thunderbirds taking the win on a snitch catch, a somewhat lucky snitch catch. For those of people who know how Quadball works, the snitch catch often comes down to a little bit of luck and a little bit of chance, and New South Wales unfortunately didn't grasp that chance yesterday. It was Queensland that took the win, so New South Wales will definitely be looking for redemption today. We have lining up for the Quaffle, Kim Parry for Queensland and Jack Abuba for New South Wales. Chris Collins contesting the bludger for New South Wales. Xavier Luna contesting the bludger for Queensland.
Yeah, we'll see if the Bluebottles showcase the skills that they learned yesterday against the Thunderbirds and actually implement that into this game. It'll be exciting to see how well they develop in a second game against these elite warriors.
The Bluebottles are definitely looking like an impressive unit this year, and looking like a very well-drilled unit. Coach Tom Russell has definitely been putting in the hard yards with the team, assisted by assistant coach Rebecca Robb. So they're looking like a pretty well-drilled unit. But then again, we think about Queensland, and we think about Queensland A, and the fact that majority of them play for the same club team, which is the Sunshine Coast Scorpions, and we know that they are also a very well-drilled, well-rounded unit that plays with each other very often.
You're absolutely correct there. The Thunderbirds, what makes up their team is just the sheer amount of experience that they hold within, the fact that they know each other, they can perform such critical synergy on the pitch, and it's always amazing to see what they can pull out with just a glance at each other.
All right, head referee Logan Davies calling for brooms down now, asking both teams if they are ready. And we are about to kick off. Notable inclusion for Queensland today is Simon Spann, who returns from a low-grade ankle injury tear yesterday. So he rested for yesterday, and I believe he's been taped up by physio Jessica Lindley and is ready to play today. But another omission for Queensland is Joe Dodd, coach who played yesterday, but doesn't look like he's playing today.
Oh, that was a brutal start.
Brutal start. Kim Parry is down. Close contention for the Quaffle. The Quaffle is heading in Queensland's direction. Jack Abuba being sent to the box for contact on brooms up. So that's a good start for Queensland.
And an unfortunate start for the Bluebottles right there. Not how they wanted to start the day.
Bluebottles do have control. Chris Collins beating Xavier Luna for the bludger on brooms up. And that's Joshua Lindley with the Quaffle fighting off Taylor Angelo. Angelo is beat by Ruth Creffield. Chris Collins looking to clean up, and Joshua Lindley scores. New South Wales beaters, one being too distracted, taking out options, and the other one, I believe that's Chloe Murph, falling asleep a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully it's just nerves at the start of the day and they quickly correct themselves here, because they're going to be in for a long game otherwise.
That's Bella Barr currently walking up the field with the quaffle. New South Wales looking to make some inroads here with the beater game. They do have bludger control. Creffield holding one bludger for Queensland. Passes over to Angelo. Angelo is beat by Creffield, and Raj Kapoor picking up the quaffle.
That was some impressive communication from the Thunderbirds right there. Just the way the keeper, especially Raj, just commanded the people around him, so they knew what was happening at all times. That's what you want from a keeper.
Collins beats Creffield. Kapoor throws over the hoops. Queensland recover their one bludger, and that's New South Wales ball inbounding their Taylor Angelo.
All right, now let's see what the Bluebottles have in store for us today. Looks like they're going for a typical offense with one person behind the hoops. Let's see how well they utilize this.
That's a missed shot there. Jackabuba picking up the ball, looking to drive in. Queensland have no beaters. Huge tackle there from Joshua Lindley. Ball picked up by Bella Barr, pressured by Raj Kapoor. Kapoor picks up the ball and he's looking to make a run. Brendan Briscoe, who pressures there, pass up bludger control. Bludger control's fluid, turns over, and Joshua Lindley drives through New South Wales Bluebottle and scores. We've got a beater battle mid-pitch. Ruth Creffield tackling Chris Collins. Collins about to be beat by Xavier Luna. Collins catches Luna's ball, beats Luna. Creffield in the play. Emily McCoy cleaning up, and New South Wales retain bludger control.
Definitely some amazing plays right there in such short section. You can't be mad about the start of this day already.
That's controlling the third from Emily McCoy. That'll be a penalty. So for those of you who saw that on camera, Collins had a ball. McCoy picked up one bludger, threw it back to her hoops, not at a legal target. And then picked up the third bludger. That is a controlling the third bludger foul. Looks like they're not calling a card, but they're just turning the bludgers over. So Elise Fox with a bludger now. Joshua Lindley with the quaffle. Queensland looking to make a fast break on this. Passes bar. Abuba beat, and Lindley scores.
Yeah, the Thunderbirds are really punishing the Bluebottles here with their drives here. They're putting in such intensity towards their hoops, and the Bluebottles are just struggling to find their feet there. That being said, it looks like the Bluebottles are trying their best to return the same amount of intensity on their offense. They're getting closer and closer to the hoops each time, and we'll see if it pays off for them.
Big miss beat there by Jackson Flynn. And that is a reset. And Kaysan Hockey being tackled by Bella Barr. Being pressured for the ball, passes to Raj Kapoor, intercepted by Brendan Biscoe, and that ball is out of bounds. I'm not 100% sure who it's going to. We also have a hand up for a foul. So we've got Queensland sitting in a pretty good position here with bludger control. Elise Fox and Alex Winterbourne holding those bludgers. Emily McCoy has one bludger for New South Wales. The ball turned over to Briscoe for New South Wales. I believe that is out of bounds. So it looks like New South Wales are about to make their way up the field and set up the offense. We have a card for number 19, Jackson Flynn of the Bluebottles, for behind contact on one of the Queensland beaters. So he will spend 1 minute in the box or until Queensland score. So my apologies. The quaffle is with Raj Kapoor on the sideline, deep in New South Wales territory. Passes back to Josh Smuggs Lindley, looking to make another drive in, and drives and dunks. New South Wales really need to step up that defense and make some physical contact if they're going to stay in this game. The score is currently 40-0 in favour of the Thunderbirds.
What's going to be critical for the Bluebottles is creating distance on that defense. If they can push him out, that's going to eliminate much higher the chances of drives, especially from Josh at the moment.
Jackabuba being chased by Elise Fox there with the bludger. Ball is being turned over for a pass after beat.
Looks like the Thunderbirds are actually slowing it down this time around.
The ball passes to Lindley. We've got Harry on the right. K-Sand Hockey making inroads on the left.
Oh, the great tip.
Good stop there by the Bluebottles. And Brendan Bisco Hugh picking up the ball. Passes off to keeper Balabar. New South Wales do not have bludger control, so they're really going to need to look to make a control play on this offense. We've got bludgers in the hands of Jackson Flynn for New South Wales Bluebottles, and Alex Winterbourne and Nikki Redmond for Queensland.
They're making a drive there.
Beat there by Redmond, and that is a goal for New South Wales B. Scored there by Brendan Bisco Hugh.
Wonderful play by Bluebottles right there. A wonderful pass going from a drive, and then they cut out that fast break with great positioning from the beaters.
Yeah, Queensland beaters there won't be happy with their play. Redmond missing a really crucial beat on Jackabuba, who was driving up the field. We've got a change of the guard for New South Wales Bluebottles. Ethan Hodge bringing the ball up the field, accompanied by Brian Wu. Stephanie Baccarat taking bludger control off Queensland. And that is a missed alley there by New South Wales, but some good passing around hoops. They're looking to make some inroads. Kapoor passes the ball off to Gary Haig. Gary Haig, also a former New South Welshman, making his debut for Queensland this tournament. Simon Spann taking the pitch for the first time this tournament, I believe. Bludgers in the hands of Redmond and Winterbourne. Going for a 1.5. Stephanie Baccarat beating off the 1.5, but Spann gets a pass off to Haig, and they put that in all too easily. Score is 50-10 in favour of the Thunderbirds. Eden Hodge making a quick play upfield, passes off, but the pass is beat. Good beat there by Jason Capello, and New South Wales are heading back to defence.
It definitely looks like both teams are now starting to find their grooves in this match. The Bluebottles are definitely putting up much more of a fight in that offense, especially.
Spann runs straight into contact. Hodge there making some great contact on Spann. Spann throws it right over the hoops into the arms of New South Wales. We've got a change of beaters there for New South Wales. We've got George Curran accompanied by Stephanie Baccarat. And New South Wales taking a timeout. What do you think that Coach Tom Russell will be saying to the Bluebottles in this timeout, Wallace? I
would definitely, if it was me over there, I would say that the Bluebottles would need to reflect upon their offenses. Towards the end, just before that timeout, their offenses was really coming together. They were taking opportunities by drawing players out and making great cuts into the hoops.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think Tom will be saying you need to hit harder in defense and take that offense slow and play our game, because at the moment they're really playing into the Thunderbirds, and the Thunderbirds are gaining all the momentum. But New South Wales has had some good looks there since they changed their lineup, so hopefully Hodge and Wu will be able to lead that lineup, ball carrying, to put some more goals on the board for New South Wales. How do you think Joe Dodd is addressing the Thunderbirds right now?
I would probably say Joe Dodd's talking about the rush movements that the Thunderbirds are having on the offense. There was definitely quite a few unforced errors when they went to score.
Yep, I think that's a reasonable thing. I think he's probably telling Simon Spann, don't lose your head, play smart, don't run straight into the defense without any of your accompanying chasers.
Absolutely, especially when they have beaters right there.
All right, so we have Bisco Hugh carrying up the ball, accompanied by Wu and Hodge. Stephanie Baccarat beat out there. George Curran with the bludger, player for Newcastle. Big miss there by Jason Capello. Hodge passes over to Amber Burley, but Burley there fighting with Head, and Burley is beat by Redmond, and Head recovers the ball. Sorry, my apologies. Jessica Lindley, recently married to Joshua Lindley, married couple on the Thunderbirds. So Jessica Lindley carrying up the ball there, accompanied by Simon Spann. We've got Liz Schultz on for the first time in this game, and Gary Haig looking to make a deep cut. Passes off to Spann. New South Wales have bludger control. Jason Capello going behind hoops to pressure Stephanie Baccarat.
They're definitely playing
Baccarat
deep.
beats him out of the play. Redmond on Curran. Redmond misses. Curran pressing Simon Spann. Passes across to Haig. And cut off by Bisco Hugh. Eden Hodge streaking up the field. Passes off to Brian Wu. Brian Wu beat. And
that was
nice
brilliant pressure by New South Wales right there. Brilliant pressure all the way to the hoops. Just unlucky with that final shot where Simon stepped in.
Simon Spann has long arms.
Yeah.
And you got to move fast to move past those long arms. And New South Wales didn't quite get it there, but it was a really great look for New South Wales. Haig tackled, good arms there by New South Wales. Hodge diving on the ball, Haig diving on the ball. Hodge recovers. New South Wales still retaining bludger control. What was really impressive about New South Wales' last offense is that it seemed like they really knew where each other were. And I think that they're going to really need to make those connections on field if they're going to stay in this game.
What's really impressive, I reckon, is how well they're developing their defense throughout this match. It's getting better and better each time.
1.5 attempt here from New South Wales. Curran tackles Chelsea Marcotte. Marcotte loses the bludger. Curran picking up that bludger. There's no beaters for New South Wales. They're getting yelled at. Wu passes to Ryan Shields, tackled by Haig. Haig off his broom. Amber Burley with the ball, tackled by Schultz. And that's going to be a brooms down from head referee Logan Davies. I think they're going to talk about the fact that Haig impacted the play while off broom. And Haig is getting a card, I believe, for impacting the play while off broom. That is a cardable offence. So the ball should be returned to Brian Wu at this stage behind the hoops. And this is looking like a really good opportunity for New South Wales. There are no bludgers in the hands of Queensland. New South Wales have 2 bludgers that they're sitting on, and the third is well behind New South Wales hoops. This should be a goal.
Should be.
Oh, sorry, apologies. The ball with Ryan Shields here. Jessica Lindley looking to get in the way, but
Hand through hoop here. Hand through hoop.
honestly,
Clean goal.
bro, don't F this up.
Oh!
Lindley makes a great tackle.
A great tip by her.
Absolutely clutch defense there from Jessica Lindley. Simon Spann diving on the ball, and New South Wales are going to be kicking themselves that they did not make a score there. That was really their chance to get back in range. Simon Spann bounce pass off to Katie Loden. Spann with the ball, looking to make a long pass to Schultz right over her head. Stephanie Baccarat getting in there, beating out the options, and New South Wales recover that ball. New South Wales have all 3 bludgers at their end. Brian Wu looking to make a play.
Going in for a strong drive here. Great pass.
No goal there. Hodge picks up the ball, tackled by Spann. Curran beat, and that's Wu recovering the ball. Off to Burley. 2 bludgers on the floor at Queensland's end.
Looks like
And that'll
Queensland
be
is playing
Queensland.
quite aggressive here on the defense as well.
Yeah, that'll be Queensland recovering bludger control. Wu with the ball, looking to make some inroads. He's only got 2 hoops, which is never ideal. Hodge with the ball. Zale Briscoe-Ho getting beat out there by Jason Capello. And New South Wales looking a little stuck.
It's unfortunate because New South Wales just used their reset. They can't even fix up the hoops.
Yeah, no reset available to New South Wales. Wu passes off to a beater. Simon Spann picking up the ball, running through Amber Burley, running through Brian Wu, running through Eden Hodge, and Simon Spann scores that goal, bringing the score to 60-10 for Queensland. The game is still winnable by New South Wales. The way this works is that at 20 minutes, the snitch is going to come on pitch, and if New South Wales catch, they'll get 30 points added to their score, and then we will play to a set score of 90 points if Queensland don't score any further.
Yeah, look, Bluebottles have definitely overcome greater odds. Just look at the Leadbeater game yesterday.
Yeah, Bluebottles came from behind, caught against the Leadbeaters, and then won on a golden goal opportunity yesterday. So they've proved that they can do it. To Span, and Span sinks it through the top hoop, but misses. Hockey being wrapped up by Shield, passes off to Span. Span looking to make inroads. Span misses, hits the top of the hoop, bounces out, and Ryan Shields recovers the ball. New South Wales do not have bludger control. We've got Zale, Briscoe, Hugh, and Chloe Murray beating together. Vera Dawson carrying the ball up the field as our keeper for New South Wales, accompanied by Alex Butler on her left, Charlotte Wren, and Jacob Uber on her right. Big beater battle, bludgers all on the floor. New South Wales picking up bludger control. Emily McCoy needs to get in there and make some beats. Passes over to
great sidestep.
Tackled by Lindley. Kapoor on the ball. Lindley with the ball.
There's definitely some amazing scrambles here. They are pushing and pushing on both sides. They just need to finish it.
The finesse just doesn't look to be there today from New South Wales B. They're really struggling with hands around hoops. They have gained bludger control now with Visco Hugh and McCoy looking to make inroads. Beat out by Xavier Luna, and Lindley misses the shot. New South Wales recover bludger control and the ball back in the hands of Vera Dawson.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the Thunderbirds are getting a bit too eager with their drives now. They've missed more than a handful in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, the Thunderbirds' early momentum has definitely been halted by New South Wales. We now just need to see some stellar moments from New South Wales to catch up. 1.5 attempt by Emily McCoy, blocked by Xavier Luna. McCoy beat on the back by Creffield. Jackabuba going for a shot, picked up by Parry, tipped off by Kapoor. For anyone that's played Quadball or Quidditch for a really long time knows that you just can't shoot over Raj Kapoor. He's got some of the best hands in the business, having played since 2012. Lindley striking up the pitch now, and Lindley sinks it through the top hoop. Kaysan Hockey gets the ball there, ready to pick up if needed. But that's just not physical enough defense by New South Wales. New South Wales really need to be prepared to make some hits. Score is currently 70-10.
Early contact, that's what they're looking for here. Early contact on the defense, so there is that distance between the player and the hoop.
Yeah, no one really, there's a lot of hands around hoops, but no one really stepping up to make big tackles for New South Wales. No beaters here. Looking at see if Alex Butler can make a shot, and Butler can.
Great hands. Great opportunity. He waited a half second, saw that open hoop, and went straight through.
There should be a foul in the middle of the field here. Lindley misses the goal. There was some interference with Queensland passing the bludger back after being beat. McCoy looks very unhappy about that. Queensland retaining bludger control.
Josh maintaining control.
Joshua Lindley at the side of the field, but Lindley sinks it in the top hoop.
Some dead-eye aim from him right there.
Winterbourne strips Flynn of the bludger, and Flynn's now sticking his hand up for immunity, or should be, running for the blue one behind Queensland hoops. Passes back, beat by Fox. Anna Stankovic with the bludger for New South Wales. Charlotte Wren dodges a beat, but intercepted by Kapoor.
Yeah, it looks like she went in for that drive, but at the last second she just hesitated and stopped, and that caused the strip of the ball right there.
After a long shift, Lindley is finally subbing off. We see Chris Peake take the field for the first time this game. We've got Nikki Redmond back in on the beater game. Queensland with control. Peake passes off to Parry. Queensland going for a 1.5 attempt on Flynn.
Oh, great strip by New South Wales.
Absolutely phenomenal by Bella Barr there. Jackabuba taking a long shot and just misses. Good attempt though. I'm gonna say that really comes down to Bella Barr's physical contact there. She's been training very hard this year with the development squad for Team Australia, and in my opinion deserves to be on the Blue Tongues. Even though she's made a massive impact for the Bluebottles, definitely unlucky in selection not getting picked for the Blue Tongues after the development that she's made this year.
Regardless, she can showcase her skill in this match, and she definitely is. You can't complain about an amazing player like that.
Good tackle there by Charlotte Wren. Jessica Lindley with the ball, passes off to Chris Peake. Chris Peake taps it, and Raj Kapoor picks it up and puts it in the hoop.
That was a great pickup by Raj and a great tip by Chris Peake right there. That's something you can only get with playing with each other for months upon months on end. And that's exactly what the Thunderbirds are, just a team that's just worked with each other for ages.
Flynn beats Redmond, looking for a way in. There's no beaters, and that's a goal by Jack Abuba. And that's
Great
exactly
drive.
how New South Wales need to play. They need to take bludgers out of the play, so players like Abuba and Hodge and Wu can drive in and score. Ball in the hands of Jessica Lindley now. Queensland walking up with Nikki Redmond and Alex Winterbourne with control. Jackson Flynn holding one bludger for New South Wales Bluebottles, and passing around, ball to Parry, ball to Lindley. Looking for some inroads, 1.5 attempt happening here. Kapoor takes a shot, bounces off the top of the hoop, and that'll be recovered by New South Wales. Flynn streaking up the pitch to take on Redmond. Flynn jumps the beat, but misses. Anna Stanovic beats Redmond. New South Wales recovers blood control. Jack Abuba driving in. Jessica Lindley makes the tackle. Tim Parry and Raj Kapoor both get the tap off there. And New South Wales are unlucky in their offense, but they have recovered bludger control, which is going to be really key as we see Snitch Jacob Sutherland coming onto the field now. So Seekers will be released. Seekers will be released in the coming 2 time and span, applying high pressure in the waffle game. Jackabuba with the ball on the far side of the field now, looking to make inroads. No goal there, but big shot there by Jackabuba. Curran beats Creffield. Shields taking a shot at Masika now. Shields beat out. Masika's got 3 seconds. Winterbourne going in here against Jacob Sutherland. Uncontested at the moment, and Shields is coming in from behind. I think Shields take this. Oh, so close. Shields not beat by Luna. Glad he hit the CG instead. Shields beat by Luna. Luna beat by Baccarat. Winterbourne beat by Curran. Fox recovering logic control here for New South Wales Queensland Thunderbirds. And we have Christopher Collins back into Seek for the New South Wales Blue Tongues, and Gary Haig back into Seek for the Thunderbirds. Haig making a long wraparound field, looking to come at it from a different angle. Shot there from New South Wales Blue Tongues, but missed. And that is a catch to Gary Haig. Sneaks up behind Sutherland. This actually happened yesterday, where Sutherland got snuck up on by Kit Mulcaster. The catch was called no good, but I believe this time it will be called good. And that is a win to the Queensland Thunderbirds. The score is 170 to 40 in favour of Thunderbirds. I think New South Wales will be very upset about their performance. This is the first time they've made it to a preliminary final. This is the best performance the Bluebottles have ever given at a state shield, and they have played for many years now. But I think they'll be very upset with their performance after range to Queensland yesterday. Bluebottles receiving a big cheer there from the Blue Tongues on the sideline, shaking hands. I think Queensland will be really happy that they came out on top with that game. Queensland giving each other lots of high fives, big celebration and big cheer for Queensland. I think Joe Dodd, as coach, will be very happy with the performance of his squad. I think it'll be very interesting to see if Joe Dodd participates in the next games against New South Wales, as he did yesterday. And I think Tom Russell will be very sad about that performance. The Bluebottles definitely gave it their all, but unfortunately it wasn't enough this time to come out on top. But also very proud of his squad and how well they have performed in this tournament, and that they have risen above expectations. Thank you so much for joining us on the stream today. Up next we have the Victorian Leadbeaters versus the Queensland